Self-doubt is a sneaky little voice that can hold you back from reaching your full potential. It whispers that you're not good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to achieve your dreams. The truth is, everyone struggles with self-doubt at some point. It's a normal part of being human. But if you let it control your thoughts and actions, that's where the problem lies. The good news is that you can learn to silence that voice and replace it with confidence and self-belief. Here in this video, we'll explore simple, practical steps to overcome self-doubt, so you can embrace your strengths, take charge of your life, and achieve the goals you've always dreamed of. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive regular updates. Let's get started. Number 1. Understand what self-doubt is. Self-doubt is the nagging voice that questions your abilities. It feeds on your fears and insecurities. It whispers things like, "You're not good enough," or "Someone else could do this better." This feeling often stems from past failures, comparing yourself to others, or fearing rejection. The first step in overcoming self-doubt is understanding it. Accept that it's a natural feeling and doesn't define your worth. Self-doubt is not fact, it's just a perception. When you recognize its triggers, you gain control over it. For instance, if you doubt your abilities after a mistake, remind yourself that mistakes are learning opportunities. Even the most confident people feel self-doubt sometimes. The key is not letting it stop you. Start by asking yourself questions. Are these feelings based on evidence or just fear? Challenge your thoughts and separate emotions from reality. Self-awareness is a powerful tool in quieting self-doubt. Number 2. Challenge negative thoughts. Negative thoughts fuel self-doubt. They tell you things like, "You'll never succeed," or "You're not smart enough." These aren't facts. They're just stories that your mind creates. To combat these thoughts, start writing them down. Seeing them on paper makes them less powerful. For example, if you think, "I'm bad at public speaking," ask yourself, is that true? Think of instances where you've done well, even in small ways. Often, you'll find that your mind exaggerates fears. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. For instance, swap "I can't do this" with "I'm learning" and "I'll improve." This shift in mindset takes practice, but it rewires your brain to focus on your strengths. Over time, challenging negative thoughts becomes second nature. You'll notice that self-doubt starts to lose its grip on you. Number 3. Celebrate small wins. Big achievements rarely happen overnight. They're built on small, consistent steps. Self-doubt often makes you focus on what you haven't done or what's missing. Counter this by celebrating your small wins. Did you tackle a challenging task today? Celebrate it. Did you step out of your comfort zone, even just a little? That's a win. These small victories remind you of that progress. Keep a journal of your achievements. Write down things you're proud of, no matter how minor they seem. When self-doubt creeps in, revisit this list. It's proof of what you're capable of. These small reminders build momentum and help you trust yourself more each day. Number 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment has a huge impact on your thoughts. Being surrounded by negativity can amplify self-doubt. That's why it's so important to create a positive atmosphere. Seek out people who uplift and encourage you. Spend time with friends, mentors, or colleagues who inspire confidence. On the flip side, limit interactions with people who constantly criticize or belittle you. Beyond people, be mindful of what you consume. Follow positive accounts on social media. Watch videos or read books that motivate and inspire you. Positivity is contagious. The more you surround yourself with it, the more confident you'll feel in tackling challenges. Number 5. Learn from failure. Failure often feels like proof of inadequacy, but it's not. It's a sign that you're trying, pushing boundaries, and growing. Every successful person has failed, often many times. The difference is they didn't let it define them. When you fail, don't dwell on it. Instead, treat it as a learning opportunity. Ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? Maybe you need more preparation or a new approach. Shift your perspective on failure. See it as a teacher, not an enemy. Each mistake brings you closer to success if you're willing to learn. When you stop fearing failure, self-doubt starts to fade. You realize that setbacks are just stepping stones on your journey. Number 6. Set realistic goals. Setting goals is essential, but they need to be realistic. If your goals are too big or unrealistic, they can overwhelm you and fuel self-doubt. Break down large goals into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to write a book, start by outlining one chapter. Celebrate completing each step. Be patient with yourself. Progress takes time. Avoid comparing your timeline to others. By focusing on consistent effort and small wins, you build confidence and reduce the pressure to be perfect. Achieving your goals step by step reinforces your belief in your abilities. Number 7. Practice self-compassion. We are often our harshest critics. If you wouldn't say something to a friend, why say it to yourself? Practicing self-compassion means treating yourself with kindness, especially when things don't go as planned. When you make a mistake, remind yourself that everyone does. Mistakes are part of being human. Instead of thinking, "I'm such a failure," try, "I'm learning, and that's okay." This small shift in perspective can have a huge impact on your self-image. Self-compassion doesn't mean ignoring accountability. It means balancing honesty with kindness. Acknowledge your efforts and forgive yourself for falling short. This practice helps you move forward without the heavy burden of self-doubt. Number 8. Focus on your strengths. Self-doubt often fixates on your perceived weaknesses. Flip the narrative by focusing on your strengths instead. Everyone has unique talents and abilities. What are yours? Write down things you're good at. Think about compliments you've received or challenges you've overcome. Maybe you're great at problem solving, communicating, or staying calm under pressure. When you're faced with a tough situation, remind yourself of these strengths. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," shift to, "I have the skills to figure this out." This mindset not only reduces self-doubt, but also builds resilience and confidence over time. Number 9. Take action despite doubt. Self-doubt feeds on hesitation. The more you avoid something, the scarier it becomes. The best way to combat this is through action. Start small. If you're afraid to try something, take one tiny step forward. Nervous about speaking up at a meeting? Start with one comment. Scared to try a new hobby? Begin with a beginner's class. Each step builds momentum. You'll realize that action, even when you're unsure, can lead to progress. Confidence comes from doing, not waiting for the doubt to disappear. The more you take action, the weaker your self-doubt becomes. Number 10. Avoid comparison traps. Comparison can quickly drain your confidence. Social media, for example, often shows highlight reels, not real struggles. Comparing yourself to others can make you forget your progress and strengths. Remind yourself that everyone's journey is unique. The person you admire may have faced challenges you don't see. Focus on your growth, not someone else's. Limit time on social media if it triggers comparisons. Reflect on your achievements and set personal goals. By staying focused on your path, you'll feel more content and less doubtful. Comparison steals joy, but staying in your lane brings it back. The conclusion to our discussion is that overcoming self-doubt takes time and effort, but it's worth it. By understanding your doubts, challenging negative thoughts, and taking small steps, you can start believing in yourself. Remember to celebrate your wins, focus on your strengths, and surround yourself with positivity. Taking control of self-doubt doesn't just improve your confidence, it also protects you in other areas of life. For example, understanding your worth and value helps you avoid being a victim of self-doubt. Trust in yourself, take action, and watch your confidence grow. That's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.